Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Lies and Logic, and I'm Matt Garrett. So, it looks as though, based on polling up here in Canada, we're on track to replace the World Economic Forum's Liberal Party.
Hell yes.
But what the hell is going on down in the US?
Okay, the state of play is behind me right on the big wall here, with Democrats at 226 electoral votes, Republicans at 219, 7 swing states up for grabs, means there are 93.
How come what seemed to be more than half the country openly supporting Trump after the attempt on his life, how can that so quickly turn into a country obsessed with race again?
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
That's so 2020. I'm calling mainstream media bullshit. If what these polls are saying about the US are true, then people like me who are trying to wake people up should just pack it in. Because it's starting to feel like one of those long nights helping a friend see that they're in a bad relationship, only for them to go back to their abusive ex after the first "I'm sorry."
Are you fucking retarded? What the hell's the matter with you?
There's just no way people want to elect the same party and administration as the one steering the ship right now. When people think about making their country great again, I don't think the common thought is make the country white again.
Black power!
I think it means make the country prosperous again for those with equal rights under the law. Sure, the world was tougher for some because of race, gender, or sexual preference. I myself experienced lots of racism as a kid. My father was raised in Canada's residential school system. But things have changed. Things have changed so much, we have overcorrected.
You hit me.
It's honey.
It's not honey anymore, bitch.
But this isn't uncommon when trying to establish balance. Our society has lost sight of what healthy choices are. The evidence is in the rising cancer and obesity rates and increase in homelessness. Liberalism has become about normalizing all forms of pleasure rather than finding joy. One of the most beautiful parts of a wedding and why they're typically such a great time is due to the fact that the couple has everyone important to them in one place.
I love you, Dad.
It never seems to matter how much money you have when you're with those that matter to you, because joy is earned, not bought. What constitutes a poor choice nowadays? Does anyone get punished anymore? In order to acknowledge a poor choice, you gotta have regret.
No regrets.
Like not even a single letter.
Not me.
But how can we have regret when we chalk everything up to fate? How can we create fear of poor choices if we tell our kids to do whatever makes them feel good?
You guys need anything? Some snacks? A condom? Let me know.
We contradict our teachings to the next generation constantly. It's no wonder Gen Z are such an emotional mess. If you don't punish your child for stealing cookies, when does that child learn consequences? We have almost 2 generations raised predominantly by liberal and democratic parents, most of which had forgotten what discipline was. Some call them the participation ribbon generation. I was part of that generation.
Well, I didn't know they made 9th place ribbons.
I, however, raised my son with one primary fundamental principle in mind: teach him to hone and control his emotions. I believe it takes roughly 15 years to truly learn to control your emotions. The key is to use a person's childhood to teach a person to do that, not coddle, then force someone to learn how to do it during adulthood. That's like throwing a bird out of the nest before it can fly. During a child's development, you get plenty of opportunities for them to experience things like loss, disappointment, sadness, jealousy, rejection, and then help them see that they're still okay and life still goes on. Through experience and solid support systems, kids can become adults by 18 like the old days. You have a whole generation of young men and women who are entering adulthood and have zero knowledge of what to expect. Why? Because no one told them no. Can I be an Olympian one day, Daddy? Of course you can, honey. Now, it's one thing to encourage a child who's a genius or athletically gifted. It's a whole other thing telling idiot kids that they could be the greatest of all time because they're afraid to be real with them. Jake Paul is growing on me, though. You can still love your kids and be practical at the same time. The world is very real. Fucking prepare them for it. We see stories like the movie October Sky and we become afraid to be honest with our kids because we don't want to stifle their potential. But is common sense really that uncommon anymore? Our youth are a generation of people who feel lied to and cheated. Why wouldn't they? You told them they could have anything they wanted. Now all they get are sky-high taxes and antidepressants galore. So let's not get complacent and think we have these elections in the bag. Let's keep waking up our neighbors so we can start putting some needed limitations on the spending and protect our younger generation from future indoctrination. Because the media is going to work extra hard on the brainwashing. Please click the like and subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching. My name's Matt Garrett and this is Lies and Logic. See you next time.